Hello, Bart with Bicycle Rider YouTube. We've got a cool bike here. This is a Bianchi Via NORONE. It's the Via NORONE 7. So this is a base level, entry level road bike that actually has a pretty good pedigree of racing and speed and longevity. I think what they've done is they put a lot of things together to come up with a bike that people can, get into the sport and afford. So basically this is a 2021 model coming in at $850. So for $850, if you're looking for an entry-level road bike, something that has a pedigree and something that's been around for a while, this is definitely a solid bike to look at. And when we start diving into the components of this bike, you're gonna notice it's got a full Shimano group set. It's got a Shimano Claris 8-speed group set. So this is not a high-end group set. Can you go ride with your local group ride? Absolutely. Can you go ride with your friends around town on this bike? It is a skinny tired road bike. So be careful, but yes, you can. I've had someone buy this bike and they came back with a bent wheel. I asked them, well, what were you doing? They were on top of the Pascagoula Bridge and they hit a grate. Not really a great place to ride up there, and that probably would have ruined most rims. But when you have a road rim basically wrapped in a 25 millimeter tire, and they did give a good all-purpose tire on this, so they didn't just go for a slick tire. They gave you a tire that has a little bit of grip, because most people that are buying a base level road bike really want to use this bike for multiple purposes. But if you ask me, this is a good bike to get into the road bike, sport. If you want to go out there on your local group ride, your C, your D, your B ride, I don't think I'd try to go, hop on a ride with this bike. But go jump on your local group ride, learn the pace line, learn the etiquette, and do it on a budget. This is a very solid bike to do it. And if you look at it, it's got a cool badge here. It says 1885 Milano. So this bike was actually, when I say it has a pedigree of racing, this bike has done a lot of racing in the past, but yet they still come to you and bring you, a bike that's tried and true, good rim brake bike. It's got Tetra rims. It's got a beautiful badge on the front, cool black with a kind of a mirrored chrome finish on it. Not a super fancy bike, but definitely a bike that's solid, ready to go, and it's under $1,000. So, if you're a mountain biker and you're looking for fitness, and you just need a second bike to go ride the group ride with, definitely come look at the Via NORONE 7. If you're a runner and bicycling is not your primary thing, but you still want to get some recovery rides, this is a good bike and it is available. And I think that's the key with bikes right now. There's just not a lot of availability. We're here at Biloxi Bicycle Works. We're in 2021, just coming out of the Corona pandemic, and this bike is available for sale. I'm just saying that because you can go to your local Bianchi dealer and probably find one of these, at one of your local shops. So, here in this day and age, it's not every bike is available, but some of these are coming out. Definitely something to look at. Definitely something to consider. This is the kind of bike that you can get into without a whole lot of money. And when things come available again, be able to, upgrade and sell this off to a friend or something. I'm going to throw this on the scale real quick and kind of tell you guys what this bike weighs. It's not a super light, but at $1,000, you can't get everything. I think Bianchi's done a great job of giving you a real decent bike with a good solid spec on it, and it is coming in right at 23 pounds. So, it's that 23 pounds. You can take this bike, go ride with your group ride, have a good ride, and not worry about every little piece of this bike, being light or having to upgrade. I think the best thing to do, a lot of people say they come into the shop and they say, well, I'll buy this and I'll start upgrading parts. The best thing is just ride this bike, be happy about it, and then sell it to someone else new coming into the sport. So, take care of it so when you pass this on to someone else, they get a good solid bike. A bike like this will last for years with, a little maintenance to it. So, ride it, be happy with it. If you like the sport, come look for, something a little bit more pricey. But this is a good way to get into the sport, and it is a Bianchi. So Bianchi makes an awesome bike to have for, you know, a long time. And it's definitely a name brand that I trust and feel good about selling in my shop. So check out the Bianchi Via NIRONE 7. Thank you.